So let's do some Kaam Ki Baat on debate number 2 on the Newshour tonight. What is the real Kaam Ki Baat? Vote bank? Superstition? Harassing a minor? Is this the Kaam Ki Baat? Let's ask this question straight up. Let's take the bull by the horns this evening, ladies and gentlemen. GVL Narsimah Rao, Manju Kak, Sunil Singh, MH Khan of the BSP and Vikram Singh. Good evening to all of you. Good evening. Good evening. But first question is to Dr. Ghanshyam Tiwari.
Good evening.
What's the Kaam Ki Baat, Dr. Ghanshyam Tiwari?
This has nothing to do with Kaam Ki Baat.
Of course it has got to do with Kaam Ki Baat.
And the police force should protect the weakest, and that is what is going on.
Yeah, Gayatri Prajapati is weak, Arun Verma is weak.
Well, you can choose to intervene, but I must represent the point of view very clearly that the victim must be protected and the party does not defend anyone who's accused of such crimes.
What was the kind of protection that the victim was being given from November when she first went to file the complaint to February 17th, Ghanshyam? When the Supreme Court told you to file the FIR?
It is
because she went in November. No reaction from the police. They refused to file the FIR is what we are told. Something must have gone wrong for her to go knocking to the Supreme Court's door. She had to go to the court, and on February 17th is when the order came from the court to say file an FIR, look into this case. What were you doing for those 3 months providing protection to her and her daughter?
I think it is for the police to answer. Once the Supreme Court gave its order, the police took the right course and the investigation is
They did not take the right course. Come on, Ghanshyam. Are you straight away walking into that trap? The order came on February 17th. He's fighting elections from Amethi that went to elections on February 27th. And the police goes knocking on his door for the first time on 1st March. And then they say, oh, we didn't find him here. Between February and 17th and 26th or 25th, when the code of conduct would have hit, he was campaigning. On February 20th, your chief minister went to Amethi to campaign. What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is the police is investigating the way they have been directed by the administration. The state is.
They have been directed by the administration.
And the election.
So the police is investing like they have been directed by the administration.
Tanvi.
So the court's order does not matter.
You can choose to not hear.
You can choose to not arrest. You can choose to not act. You can choose to hide behind technicalities. You can choose to point fingers at others when you have 3 pointing back at you. So you can make a lot of choices, Ghanshyam Tiwari. So tell me, what is the choice that you are making tonight?
We are not pointing fingers.
What is the choice that you are making tonight?
I'm saying very clearly.
So suddenly the court decides. So the DSP on the 2nd of March finds the time to go and question the victim. On the 2nd of March, when the FIR and the court's orders came on the 16th of Feb, on the 18th of Feb, the FIR is out. On the 27th, Gayatri Prajapati casts his vote, and then suddenly he's gone absconding. Why security cover is removed only after that?
The case is playing out in front of media with full transparency.
Yeah, that's exactly what we are asking. Are you so brazen, or you don't care at all? Are you so brazen, and you don't care at all?
There is no point of being brazen in a case like this.
Okay, so, GVL, just 1 minute before we come to you, I want to understand this point. When was the vice security cover for the minister removed, Ghanshyam? Because the vice security, as I understand, the vice security category, dear viewers, entails 11 personnel standing guard, including 2 PSOs. And that is what was given to Gayatri Prajapati, a minister in Akhilesh's cabinet. When was that removed?
It was removed today. What I have learned.
Today. So the state police went to his house, could not find him, even though he was under the protection of security personnel provided by the state.
Yeah,
what kind of irony? What are you talking about? You think people are stupid in this country to really believe that a minister who has been given Y category security, your Uttar Pradesh police can't find that minister?
Said that he's absconding. Has the police come out and said he's
They
absconding?
can't find
So
him, they
he's
say.
right.
They can't find him, they say. So please tell me, sir, where is Gayatri Prajapati if he is not in hiding? Where is Gayatri? Because they say we can't find him. हम वहाँ गए नहीं मिला, हम यहाँ गए नहीं मिला, हमें नहीं मिला. 11 security personnel, 2 PSOs, उसके बावजूद वो नहीं मिला. Fantastic.
It is for the police to answer.
Manju Kak, so much of confidence. I believe you live somewhere in Uttar Pradesh. Imagine somebody has vice security cover and you can give them the slip.
Anand,
That's the ability of UP police.
Well, this is ticket. This ticket being given to Mr. Prajapati is a slap on the face of all women voters. Anyone with this kind of an audit, a gender audit, which has violence and rape, especially against a minor, should be scrutinized, and before he is cleared, nothing should be given to him. The fact that he has been protected by this government and he's let loose, and they talk about development, they talk about protection, about the citizen, about women. This is a kind of a slap, as I said, against women of Uttar Pradesh, Indian women. It is shameful that such people can be fielded as legislators who are going to govern us and give us protection. This is something that is absolutely unacceptable. And we should definitely stand up against governments that protect such people. This is something that all women, regardless of their political orientation,
yes, we hope that happens.
Must condemn.
We hope that happens, Manju, and we hope at least the people of Amethi send a message across to this Neta. But it is a larger picture we're talking about. And Akhilesh Yadav cannot go around the state and the country saying, oh, look at the development, look at my Kaam Ki Baat, look at the metros, look at the 2 expresses that I have built, and turn the other way. We questioned him. We questioned him in the rape case that was filed against another of his MLAs, Arun Verma. And in Badayu, when he was campaigning, he turned around and said that उसका तो जब investigation हो रहा है, पुलिस देख रही है, हम पूरा assurance देते, कुछ नहीं हुआ है उस केस में. Weeks have gone by, nothing has been done, and elections are going on. Some of these probably will also get voted to power again. That's the sorry part of the affairs of our state.
It is unfortunate that this government, the Samajwadi Party government, has not shared a good record for the past 5 years of their governance in law and order, in safety towards women, and in general understanding of what governance to an ordinary citizen should be. To come to the end of their term and to the voter and talk about highways and development and metro and this and that is not enough. What is their record for day-to-day living? Are people here going to live in fear for their safety all the time, especially women who make up 50% of the electorate? This is strongly condemnable by all sections of society.
Well, you know, for somebody who did not want to listen to Man Ki Baat and wanted to do Kaam Ki Baat, let's hope he listens to the Man Ki Baat of the people of Uttar Pradesh. Law and order is important. The police protecting the victims, police protecting those against whom atrocities have been committed, and act against anybody who has violated the law or is being charged is important. Sultanpur stands to mind. Gayatri Prajapati, Amethi stands to mind. And there are other examples too, Ghanshyam Tiwari. And we're going to ask these questions. Let's throw open the debate. GVL Narsimah Rao, come in please. And to Sunil Singh and to MH Khan. Is this now the modus operandi everywhere? That people who matter, if they are going to bring in votes or if they hold a particular superstition important, then they'll get protected no matter what.
So, Anand, the kind of proximity of the rapist MLA who faces gang rape charges, Prajapati, his proximity to Akhilesh is widely known. And he actually Akhilesh began his election campaigning from this constituency from Amethi. So, although the Congress wanted this seat, SP was not willing to give because they want Akhilesh and Prajapati are close to each other. And even when Allahabad High Court, I think, passed strictures against the state government, on mining corruption, and he was the mining minister until he was dropped, and then subsequently within a few days he was taken back into the cabinet. It shows the kind of cloud that he wields in
I am
Samajwadi
surprised that
Party.
BJP is preaching
Akhilesh
that. They have a governor in Northeast who was accused. They have a Naliya playing out clearly. It is the Supreme Court who said Amit Shah should be
you can counter me later if you have any arguments.
So if you want
let
to
me
take
have my
political
say. Please let me have my say.
GVL, his mandate tonight is to outshout you. Because we will continue to punch holes in his defense. Ghanshyam Tiwari, agar Uttar Pradesh, agar BJP government and center ka governor aapko khatak raha hai, so then why aren't you doing something about your own MLAs and mantris? Don't point fingers at others tonight. Don't point fingers at others tonight.
Or do you want to represent the victim?
Anand, Akhilesh,
so why has your DSP gone and met the victim today, and that too under allegations of duress and her exerting pressure on the 2nd of March when the court order came on the 16th of February? You answer that. You answer that. Don't try and bat for the victim. And wait. GVL, wait. GVL, wait. I know this is a standard defense that would have come.
Are you engaging in political?
No, you're playing on expected lines. You're playing on expected lines. Listen, this is what has happened.
I'm not. You are playing on expected.
No, not at all, Ghanshyam Tiwari. I expected you to talk about Badayu. For every mistake you make, are you going to stand up and say Badayu?
You are the victim.
For the 10 mistakes you make, are you going to stand up and say Badayu? Is Gayatri Prajapati equal to Badayu? So everybody you're going to say Badayu. For every mistake that you make, are you going to stand up and say the exception to the rule? Don't quote the exception. Don't quote the exception to the rule and think that you can get away. You cannot get away tonight, Ghanshyam Tiwari. You cannot get away as far as law and order and protecting these people is concerned. 2 MLAs. Both of them charged with rape, one charged with murder too. And let me tell you, be honest. Aren't you even trying to twist the Sultanpur case? Aren't you so brazen that you're trying to twist the Sultanpur case, and we'll tell you why. We'll tell you why. It's because you have a superstition. You have a superstition that whoever wins Sultanpur might eventually win Uttar Pradesh. And that's why you're protecting Arun Verma too. Because you're not acting against that person. You're doing the same with Gayatri Prajapati because he's perceived as a Dalit leader. And you're trying to corner your vote bank. That's what you're doing. So the victim, the survivor, the person who's been assaulted, the complainant doesn't matter. The Supreme Court's order doesn't matter. What's going to happen for you for votes matters. Tell me something, Ghanshyam Tiwari. How many of the vice security personnel who could not account for Gayatri Prajapati has there been an action taken? Anybody? You have removed the vice secretary. Have you taken an action? Vikram Singh, somebody who's assigned on a vice security detail, and if the cops have an FIR and they can't find the person who's under the vice security detail, what does this show about those people who are giving vice security? Won't you, as a former DGP, tell me, sir, won't you have passed the first action saying suspend these guys because there is dereliction of duty? It's not happened.
Very correct. Very correct. Now a person who's a protectee of the Y category security cannot go underground and disappear into thin air. He is not India's most wanted. He just gave the slip, and the first thing that would follow, entire Y category team should be placed under suspension and should be brought under interrogation, a thorough interrogation as to how the protectee disappeared. Was it collusion? Was it complicity? Or both? I suspect it is both. And therefore, a thorough interrogation of the Y category team, you will get to Prajapati's neck in the next 2 hours.
You know, Mr. Singh,
I think... Why has the police not declared a reward on his arrest?
Mr. Singh, I think this is very convenient for the UP. Yes, and I think it's very convenient for the UP state today to turn around and say, oh, look at this, we have withdrawn the vice security of this mantri.
Nobody is saying that. Nobody is saying that.
You're not saying that. Wasn't that one of your first defense?
Nobody is saying that.
We have withdrawn the security of
no one can claim credit in this case.
Okay,
let us stay true to the fact.
Is he missing? Do you know where he is?
Please let us see.
Do people in your party know where Prajapati Gayatri is tonight? Do people in your party know that?
It is for the police to investigate.
Where is he?
Police is saying
He's
that Gayatri
your senior
Prajapati is
minister. Crucial
absconding.
elections are happening. Come on.
I want you to be clear to your viewers whether the case is under investigation. Has the police said he is absconding?
Yes,
Has the police said he is absconding?
Let's go one by one.
Show me a
One by one.
footage.
First tell me, he's a senior minister. He's a senior minister. He's been in the eye of the storm in the entire Parivar drama that was happening. Sacked from the cabinet, brought in, very important, give him the ticket, don't give him the ticket. He's clearly very, very important to your party. Do your party people know tonight where he is? I'm not even asking you whether the police knows or not. Everybody knows how UP police functions.
Show me a footage where investigation officer, our party is not the investigation officer. We are not the investigation officer. Show me a footage where
so you know what you need to do, and you know what you need to go back and tell your chief minister, because these are the facts of the case. Ghanshyam Tiwari, the woman, not the victim who was grilled today, her mother. She has alleged that she was first assaulted in October 2014. 1 minute, I want to read out the case details here. She was first assaulted in October 2014 is her claim. And the assaults, she says, continued. 2014 viewers, I'm not talking about 2016. For 2.5 years ago is when it happened the first time, she says. And she says the assaults continued till July 2016, when the attempt to rape her minor daughter was made. It is then in October 2016 when she went to the police. Not just that, she was repeatedly sexually assaulted, she claims. She alleges she was gang raped. She in fact also says she was blackmailed by her pictures of the incident and then repeatedly sexually assaulted for months. It is when, viewers, they started targeting the daughter, that she could not hold herself back. She could not stay silent anymore. And she thought she'll go to the police and she'll ask for the help. Now, Ghanshyam Tiwari tonight tells us, and we've asked Akhilesh earlier in similar cases, and he says the police will protect them and the state will do its job and law will be followed. But the law was not followed. No FIR was filed. Not just the woman, her 16-year-old daughter was also targeted by these people. And for 3 months, viewers, nothing happened. Look at your screens. There are other examples. Akhilesh talks about Kaam Ki Baat. Arun Verma, case filed against him for weeks now. No action has happened. Clearly, the entire UP police is very busy with UP elections. All these is not important. One Badayu case they will throw at your face every time you question them and turn around and say, don't jump the gun.
Why don't you speak about that? Because that is the case.
That is your only excuse every single time. How do you know what is the truth in this case when you don't even bother to file an FIR? If you don't file an FIR, if you don't investigate, how will you know what has happened? What happened in the Audi hit and run case? We don't know.
You are not ready on that.
Because the man is still on the run.
We believe that you are biased against.
Yeah, you can believe. We believe you are biased against your own netas who make some sense, who are of some use to you. Because this is a man in October 2016 who Akhilesh Yadav threw out of his ministry on charges of corruption. Right? Right, just around the time this woman also approached and raised alarm about the behavior and the treatment that she had meted to on the ordeal that she had to undergo under Gayatri Prajapati. Why is he become such an important man now? Tell me, Audi hit and run before the first phase of polls happened in Ghaziabad. Where is the guy who faked his identity?
If the case is
where is the guy who faked his identity along with the doctor who was driving the car? The doctor claims.
Where is the room?
Where is the guy? Where is the guy? Audi hit and run. Arun Verma case. Arun Verma case, the woman was strangulated. The survivor was strangulated and she was found dead next to a government office in Sultanpur. And today, let me tell you what your cops are trying to do. They are trying to pass it off as a strangulation. That's the ability of the Uttar Pradesh cops.
You are accusing
Sunil Kumar Singh.
You are accusing the election commission.
Do you know where Gayatri Prajapati is? Answer the question we asked you 5 minutes ago. I'm going to ask you again. Ghanshyam Tiwari, do you know where Gayatri Prajapati is?
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know. The police doesn't know where he is. The vice security detail does not know where he is. So what is this? You're learning from the JDU. You're learning from Bihar. You're learning from Bihar. They did the same with Raj Ballabh Yadav. They tried the same stunt with Rocky Yadav. That's what they're doing. Is this what you're trading secrets with each other? Sunil Kumar Singh.
I don't know.
Now, is this a fad? Is this a fad? Is this what they are learning from the RJD and the JDU? How to hide your ministers? How to get them absconding?
Show me one footage where police
absconding governance, absconding law and order, and then you talk about absconding MLAs. Is this and then you talk about Kaam Ki Baat? Sunil Kumar Singh,
I would have
sir.
trusted your journalism if Amit Shah had told you.
Yeah, Anand.
Really. Now today when it is becoming difficult for you to answer straightforward questions, I asked you where is Gayatri Prajapati. I'm asking the DSP where is Gayatri Prajapati. I'm asking the people who are handling the Vice Security cover, that detail that you have removed, where is Gayatri Prajapati? The court wants him.
Show me a footage.
Show me a footage where you show me a footage after the 27th when he is cast his ballot that you are around and you know where he is. How is it till the 27th he was busy campaigning, the cops did not catch him? How is it that he cast his ballot but the cops did not catch him?
If you have a question,
how is it suddenly on 28th first he is absconding?
You cannot prejudge. And
what do you mean I cannot prejudge? I'm stating facts. I'm stating facts. We are leaving the juries out, sir.
Yeah.
Let people decide. Let people decide. But what I am seeing right now is that when it is convenient,
what happened in Badaयूं? Why don't you tell what?
Yeah. Why don't you tell them why they show? Why don't you tell them that the cops did a better job chasing buffaloes? Why don't you tell them that the cops did a better job chasing buffaloes than apprehending and arresting or nabbing and questioning Gayatri Prajapati? Why didn't you say that? Why did you tell them that the UP police is better? Sir, let me show you what the UP police is good at doing. Let's show the true face of the Uttar Pradesh police.
Tells you कि आप कचरा सवाल पूछते हैं.
हाँ.
Why should you not be outraged equally when Amit Shah says आप कचरा सवाल पूछते हैं?
आपको बहुत फर्क पड़ता है कि बीजेपी के किसी नेता ने हमसे क्या सवाल पूछा. हम जो आपसे सवाल पूछ रहे हैं उस पर आपको कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. आप उसका तो जवाब दीजिए. आप उसका जवाब दीजिए. आप उसका जवाब दीजिए ना. Listen, Ghanshyam Tiwari, this is what has happened. We've caught you tonight.
Your program
We've caught you tonight. We've caught you tonight at a place where all you can do is try and get personal. All you can do is try and deflect and dodge. But see, look at them. Look at Uttar Pradesh police. You remember the visuals when they're chasing buffaloes? This is the visual when they're trying to throw chili bombs. They threw it in their own face. Sir, today it's all landing back on your own face, sir. It's landing back on your own face with the Uttar Pradesh police. Sir, they did not even know that somebody is fudging his identity and he's absconded. In a hit and run case, they could not do the investigation properly. Now this is UP police. Now these are the buffalo searchers. Look at them. How good they are at searching buffaloes. How good they are at searching buffaloes. Fantastic they are. And these are the ones who have been now asked to trim their waistline. This is Uttar Pradesh police.
You don't speak about Nalia. You don't speak about.
This is Uttar Pradesh police. This is the Uttar Pradesh police. This is the Uttar Pradesh police, which was helpless in Mathura also. Which was helpless in Mathura also. Do you want me to start reeling out? Start reeling out. 6 phase हुए, 1 phase और बाकी है सर.
No, if you are
सारा कच्चा चिट्टा खोल देते हैं आज ही. सारा कच्चा चिट्टा खोल देते हैं आज ही. Let's talk about every case. Let's talk about every case.
When you said
Sunil Kumar Singh.
Sunil
Kumar Singh.
Stand clear.
Does Ghanshyam Tiwari have any other answers? Please help him out. Please help him out because you fended questions on Rakhi Yadav. You fended questions on Raj Ballabh Yadav. You seem to have an ability to do it. Why don't you tell Ghanshyam Tiwari how to do it?
Yes. Why don't you
let him speak. Let him speak. He can speak for himself. Let Sunil Kumar Singh. Let Dr. Singh speak, please. Yes, Dr. Singh.
Let me speak now. It's my turn.
Yes, sir.
Now it's my turn. Let me speak. Yeah, Anand, JDU is very serious about crime against women. And in the pursuit of law and order, our government has shown many a times when the law takes up its own cudgel, it doesn't see on what post or on what party affiliation the accused is. In this case also, we demand that the accused should be arrested, number one. There should be announcement of a speedy trial, number two. That the Y category should be withdrawn. And
it's been withdrawn. It's been withdrawn after he's absconded.
It's done. It doesn't matter now. Why security has been conveniently withdrawn now, Mr. Singh, so that we can't ask these questions about if he has why security, how does the police not know where he is? So that's happened today, 10 days after the FIR was filed. But I want to understand these claims that you're making of the kind of action that JDU takes. What happened when your own MLA Sarfaraz Alam was accused by a woman passenger of sexual harassment, wrongful restraint, voluntarily causing hurt, intentional insult with intent to provoke breach of peace? What did he do? Do you remember?
Yeah. He was arrested, number one.
No. Please, let's not jump through days. Even missing.
Withdrew the complaint.
Even missing, sir. Even missing.
I'm ready to debate that.
Sunil Kumar Singh, he went missing for days. While his lawyers, team of lawyers and all the experts were looking into the books, seeing how he can escape this and looking for that one loophole, waiting for the outrage to die down, waiting for the media glare to turn away. He waited for that.
You tell your viewers who are...
Ghanshyam Tiwari, 1 minute. The question is not to you. Please hold on a minute. This is for Sunil Kumar Singh. This is what happened with Sarfaraz Alam. Both of you now don't try to shout together. Let the viewers know.
I want to understand.
Let the viewers know when Sarfaraz Alam case happened, he went missing. Our reporter spoke to him on the phone. He said he has not done anything wrong. He is not going to even come up and surrender. 2 days you could not find your own MLA. Sunil Kumar Singh, what happened in the Rocky Yadav case? What are you talking about?
What about Bengal? What about Bengal?
Let's not make it political. You made claims about your party and I'm asking you about your party and your state. Don't make it political, Ghanshyam Tiwari. It is really infuriating when you start making this political. This is not political.
Ghanshyam
This
Tiwari.
is about law and order, about women's security. Don't try to turn it around and ask the other side. We will ask the other side and we have. We have gone after the BJP when the Rohtak case happened. We've gone after the Mamata Banerjee when the riots in her state were happening. So don't question us about that.
About a child trafficking case where the BJP...
Deflect. It's not working. It's not working. Answer about your state. You are here to represent the Samajwadi Party, which is in power in Uttar Pradesh, trying to seek a mandate from the people. Answer the people on law and order and governance, and tell me why this preferred treatment to the MLAs. Ghanshyam Tiwari, stick to your state. 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 Do you want me to repeat it again? Okay, think about it. MH Khan, where do you stand on this, sir? Ghanshyam Tiwari, please wait. Yes, Mr. MH Khan, good evening, sir. Where do you stand on this? आपको क्या लगता है ये क्यों कर रहे हैं? ये सपा बसपा सबकी आदत हो गई है अब उत्तर प्रदेश में बाहुबली ही चलेंगे. भाजपा की भी आदत है, सबके रिकॉर्ड हमने निकाल लिए. लेकिन जब किसी पे आरोप लगता है कुछ कार्रवाई तो होनी चाहिए ना. क्यों नहीं करते हैं कार्रवाई?
नहीं, बात आपकी बिल्कुल सही है. ये प्रजापति के ऊपर जब उसकी पीड़िता ने पुलिस से लेकर के थाने से लेकर के एसपी, एसएसपी, डीआईजी, आईजी तक गई, वहाँ उसकी बात नहीं सुनी गई. सुप्रीम कोर्ट में गई, सुप्रीम कोर्ट में ने ऑर्डर किया. उसके बाद भी ये जो आपके अखिलेश यादव जी हैं, जिसको लोग कहते हैं बहुत साफ छवि है, ये तो देखिए 400 से 500 दंगे हो गए तो इनकी छवि उससे दागी हो गई. दंगाई मुख्यमंत्री के नाम से घोषित हो चुके हैं. सबसे पहले इनको मंत्रिमंडल से बर्खास्त करना चाहिए. मंत्रिमंडल से बर्खास्त नहीं किया और लखनऊ की पुलिस नाटक करती रही. उसको पता है कि प्रजापति अमेठी से चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं. लखनऊ की पुलिस लखनऊ के बंगले पे छानबीन कर रही है. क्या मतलब इसका हुआ? इसका मतलब यह हुआ कि लखनऊ की पुलिस को इतना भी नहीं पता है कि वो आदमी कहां होगा. वो आदमी अमेठी में है और अमेठी में आदमी है, उसको पकड़ नहीं सकते क्या? लेकिन नहीं, ये इसमें मुख्यमंत्री की इच्छा नहीं है कि मुख्यमंत्री नहीं चाहता है कि ये दंगाई, मुख्यमंत्री नहीं चाहता है कि ये
MH खान जी, अगर आपकी पार्टी जीत गई तो क्या करेगी?
ये जो इसको पकड़ा जाए.
हाँ जी, MH खान जी, अगर आपकी पार्टी जीत गई और आ गई पावर में उत्तर प्रदेश में सर, तो आपकी पार्टी क्या करेगी? मायावती जी क्या करेंगी इस केस का?
सारे गुंडों को, सारे रेपिस्ट को, जितने ये बलात्कारी हैं, सबको जेल में डाला जाएगा.
और जो गुंडे ऑलरेडी जेल में बैठे और आपके टिकट पे लड़ रहे हैं,
ये बहन कुमारी मायावती जी,
और जो आपके ऑलरेडी गुंडे जेल में बैठे हैं,
अगर सुन लीजिए,
और जो गुंडे ऑलरेडी जेल में बैठे हैं और बहन जी के टिकट पे लड़ रहे हैं इलेक्शन में, उनका क्या होगा?
बात सुनिए तो,
उनको बाहर निकाल देंगे जेल से.
मैं कह रहा हूँ जो जेल में बंद है, वो जो लड़ रहे हैं, वो 3 बार से एमएलए हैं. जनता ने उनको चुनको भेजा है. अगर फिर सुनिए मेरी बात, गौर से सुनिएगा, अगर वो लोग या मैं बैठा हूं MH खान या XYZ, जब बहुजन समाज पार्टी की सरकार बनेगी और बहन कुमारी मुख्यमंत्री बनेंगी, मायावती जी मुख्यमंत्री बनेगी, तो कोई भी लॉ एंड तोड़ेगा, वो सब जेल में जाएगा.
नहीं, पर ये बता दीजिए ना, जो तो जेल में ये लोग को आप दे देंगे, वो जो लॉ एंड ऑर्डर तोड़ रहा है, जो लॉ एंड ऑर्डर तोड़ के जेल में बैठा है उसको तो आप नेता बनाने चले हैं।
सुन लीजिए,
हाँ, उसको तो आप नेता बनाने चले। मंजू काक, दिस इज द रियलिटी। एंड बिफोर आई गो across to Manju Kak, I just want to bring in GVL as well. GVL, is this the reality of what is happening in Uttar Pradesh?
Why don't you prefix it?
And I don't want to, and before Ghanshyam Tiwari makes any kinds of bizarre political allegations, I don't want to make this political. It is not. It is about law and order. It is what every political party does when they try to protect their own mantris. GVL Narsimah Rao in UP, 22 out of the 73 BJP candidates in phase 1 itself were facing serious criminal charges and cases. 10 out of the 67 in phase 2, 15 out of 68 in phase 3. What about these guys? Is this the trend now? Are we just supposed to just dismiss it because they are not, they're just FIRs or complaints? There's nothing proven here.
No, a lot of people fighting elections in Uttar Pradesh face charges. I think that's something that's a matter of record. But a large number of our people facing such charges are actually related to political activities, political agitation, and not.
No. I'm only talking about serious criminal cases, GVL. GVL, I'm only talking about serious criminal cases, and some of them are actually aiding and abetting murder and rape as well.
I think law will take its course. Here, the law is not taking its course. Law is protection. Government is giving protection to the rapist minister. This case is completely different.
How?
They would have gone looking for it. Akhilesh would have swung into action if a dog of Prajapati or if a buffalo of Prajapati would have gone missing. He would have directed the entire state police to run after this dog, to look for it. But they can't find Prajapati because this is not calm bolta hai, this is crime bolta hai. अखिलेश की सरकार का क्राइम बोलता है. I think that's the right tagline for this party.
With a sitting minister in Madhya Pradesh who was accused of sodomy, did you spring into action?
No, you can't run away. There are millions of examples from Uttar Pradesh. You should try and first answer them. 24 rapes a day, 35 murders a day. I think you have become the rape capital, the crime capital of the world. That's what you have converted Uttar Pradesh into. Uttar Pradesh should have become Uttam Pradesh. It has become crime Pradesh under your rule.
Crime per capita, then Madhya Pradesh, then Rajasthan, then Delhi.
Is it because there are less crimes, or is it because they are reported? They are not reported. Let's get that fact right. Is it because there are less crimes, or is it because they are not reported at all? Because the police is busy chasing buffaloes. Let me just ask you, or they are busy undergoing fitness training and classes because they can't chase down the criminals and then they hide those cases. Is that the reality of Uttar Pradesh, sir? Let me ask you, because they struggle even to throw a chili bomb. It lands right on their face. We saw those visuals.
Ex-DGP on the panel.
Yes, I am, and I'm sure he will not be happy listening to all this, because we have proved what we are saying with pictures. We have proved what we are saying with pictures, sir. And Mr. Vikram Singh will appreciate that we have not quoted anything out of context here. This is the reality in Uttar Pradesh. You had made the promise that you're going to improve it. We are asking you whether it has improved or not. You want to talk about the highway rape? You want to talk about the highway robbery and rape and molestation case which happened around the time when you claimed, and what the cops said at that time? I'm sorry, when we are on the highway patrol, about 15 yards from the highway we can't see because there is no electricity. And what is Samajwadi Party coming out and claiming? We have given you bijli. Fantastic. Do you want me to highlight everything one by one? All the cases are coming back to me, even as I'm speaking to Ghanshyam Tiwari, and we'll start bringing it out. So all your parivar drama, what you try to mask, I'm just opening it up and showing the people nothing's been done about this.
I just don't want to support you on towing the BJP line. I'm honest in my presentation that we do not stand here to defend anybody who's committed crime, but
why don't you take action against him? Why don't you take action against him? Ghanshyam, what I find really appalling, please listen to me and answer me this question of mine. What I find really appalling is that your minister very clearly, your chief minister very clearly starts supporting these men. They're facing rape charges, gang rape charges, assaulting a minor charges, and he is going and campaigning for them. What kind of message is he sending? Fine. You say Ghanshyam Tiwari, let the law take its own course. Let the investigation happen. Let the investigation happen, I understand. Why does Akhilesh have to go and endorse these men? Why does he not wait for the investigation to get over? 1 minute, Amit Khan, please hold on a minute. I want Ghanshyam Tiwari to answer this question. He can go around making all kinds of political allegations, but this is the reality, isn't it?
It is the reality. The election in the state is a reality, and
your chief minister campaigning for these men is also a reality. What kind of message is it sending to the police when the chief minister is endorsing these candidates, when the chief minister stands on the stage, appreciates these candidates, praises them, says you want to, I will quote here Akhilesh Yadav's speech when he was endorsing Arun Verma. अगर आप डेवलपमेंट चाहते हैं, अगर आप ये चाहते हैं कि यूपी आगे बढ़े, तो आप इनको वोट दीजिए, नो, my question to you is let the investigation take place. How can he go, viewers, how can he go and endorse these people? Manju Kak, what message is he sending to the police? What message is he sending to the goons on the streets? And what message is he sending to the victim and his family? When the chief minister can stand on a stage and endorse these people and ask people to vote for him when they're under investigation for a rape charge. And then they say law will take its own course. Who is going to investigate such people then? Manju Kak.
This is the really terrible thing for all women voters, is glaring them in the face, is regardless of such crimes against women, such people are relied upon for their so-called, winnability, what they call winnability candidates. And political parties, and this is not about any one political party, this is political parties again and again depend upon such winnable candidates in the face of their track record of crime, of rape, of any atrocities that they commit. They feel impelled to keep on rewarding such candidates. This question of rewarding such candidates, what kind of message does it send out to the voter? The voter doesn't count, his or her safety doesn't count, their track record of governance doesn't count, only what they call winnability. What is this winnability formula? This is something that is a slap in the face of educated voters, and all that we're trying to struggle for, whatever we try to uphold, conventions and UN declarations and whatever, and when it comes to the crunch, again we have people like Prajapati ruling the roost. They're going to come back. For example, if he comes back as an elected candidate, what kind of governance is he going to deliver to the state?
Well, it doesn't matter because at that time, Manju Kak,
the youth of the future.
At that time, Manju Kak, if they have got the verdict, then nothing will happen, because this is what they're trying to do right now. He has moved court against his arrest, and that hearing is posted for Monday. So let's take it because till Monday he's not going to surface. And if the court rules against his arrest, he will surface. If they rule for his arrest, he will wait till the 11th of March. He will be absconding, and he will wait till the next. Well, the matter is posted in April. If on the 11th of March he wins, he will come out to celebrate. If he loses, again he will be absconding, and the police will still be looking. That's the reality. That's the reality. If Ghanshyam Tiwari, if you believe you want to prove us wrong here on the Newshour, let's see if Gayatri Prajapati surface tomorrow and surrender before the cops and say, I'm open for questioning, I'm going nowhere. I'm right here in Amethi, I'm right here in Lucknow, I'm right under your noses, and you're still looking for me. Let him come out and say that. Let's see if he does that on Friday. I'm sure he won't. On that note, we're going to wind up this debate. Jail Akhilesh's Mantri is the hashtag. Tell us what you think.